What did you think of just Jordan Bell's game and then the job that you and him and Kevin did on that front line overall?
I thought he played really well, other than getting hung on his dunk, killing Kevin's assist. No, he was great out there on both sides of the basketball. It's good to see, his growth over the course of the year from where he was at the beginning of the year to where he is now. It's been fun to watch, and I think we were good, all us out there together, until the whole team relaxed. And then once we relaxed, they got going, and it's the NBA. Once you let a team get going, it's a little rough. So we were good until then. And then towards the end, we got it back. But it's not just us three. We have other great defenders out there.
Draymond, how did you get through the game physically, and did you feel like you had everything going pretty well? And also Steve mentioned you guys probably don't win that game without you and Andre back.
Well, I felt really good other than my lungs. This is a struggle. I got to get my wind back. But other than that, I felt good. Try to get back in the rhythm. But overall, I felt pretty good out there. It was good to be back. I had a lot of fun out there just competing. You miss, the competition. So, it was good to be back out there.
As the only rookie, Jordan's had a lot of people in his ear this season, obviously, just telling him, pointing out things and giving him advice and that sort of thing. How do you think he's handled all of that?
I think he's handled it well. He's a sponge. He's one of those guys who you talk to and he sit there and look you in your eye and shake his head yes, and he asks questions. Very curious, and that's a great trait to have. So, like you said, he's the only rookie. A lot of people are in his ear, but he handles it well. He doesn't think he knows it all. He honestly doesn't act like he knows anything, which is great. He goes out there, he plays hard, but he doesn't act like he's the brain. And yet you see his play and you think he got some smarts to him. So, I think it's great qualities for him to have. And, obviously in a great situation with a championship team, a lot of guys who know the game of basketball that he can learn from. So I think he's, in a great situation and he's taking advantage of it.
Draymond, what have you noticed these 3 games the Lakers have played in, just their ability to make it competitive?
Well, they have a lot of young talent. You're talking Kuz, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, those Julius. They got a lot of young talent. So that's they always play hard. And when you got young talent like that always play hard, they can't necessarily pull all the games out. Majority of them, they probably won't pull a game out, just because when you're lacking that experience, you don't know what play to go to down the stretch. Sometimes with that team, they're always looking to run and get up and down the floor, but yet, sometimes you're looking over to the side because you don't necessarily know what to call. And then sometimes they just make some basic mistakes that, with experience, you don't make those mistakes. So they're pushing everybody, to the down to the wire, and sometimes just can't close the game out because of that youth. 2-3 years down the line, it may be a different story. So, it's fun to watch them, fun to play against them. Coming up sometime, probably sooner rather than later,
right,
they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.